been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tail of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. Up against them, Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
You've got power, you've got size. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed. Depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be smart, got to be sharp, got to stay on your toes.
Deontay Wilder. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
Weight-wise, it's going to be a teller, because when you get hit with those shots, it's going to hurt and we're going to feel it.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champ.
What a pleasure to be. And there's the bell for round one. Trying to land that jab. Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. One of the legendary rivalries in heavyweight boxing history is revived in this one. Wilder versus Fury again.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight! No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has got in there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous fighter, puncher in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it, but Tyson Fury was smart. A complete warmonger. Got in his head well before they stepped to the ring. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other. And every time Tyson Fury has had his number. Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. But the only one that's got his number? Tyson Fury.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here. On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
That counter punch caught him clean. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Good defense with that left jab. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's counter punching. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Exchange punches. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. After what we saw in that. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Straight right just misses. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The perfect counter lands. Talk about Wilder in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
There's a counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it was like two different...
On to the 6th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That left uppercut doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. Exchange punches. No rest for the weary. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
His jab just got blocked. So much for boxing. This is a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like an... And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Punch, counter punch. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Bombs away. Beautiful counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Well done with that counter shot. Misses with the jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Good defense stopping that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecard.